2022 New Year resolutions. Whenever we have something important ahead of us, like an important interview, an important meeting, an exam, we always try to prepare mentally ahead of it. Because good planning is half success. And that is why mentally preparing yourself for the coming year is very important. Because time is the most expensive commodity that we have. If we approach our year without mental preparation, the years will go by and we will not achieve up to our potential. This is why it is very important to have the best theory in place for the best practice to happen. Basically, what we want from our New Year resolutions is a change. And I think changing for good is always good. Because life goes on, everything is changing around us. So it is really important to adapt to those changes and grow with time. In other words, change is all about growth. If we approach our new year with confusion or depression, not knowing what we have to do, I don't think that we will achieve the best results. That is why we have to aim at clarity, because clarity is always better than confusion. So the goal is to start this year with clarity and keep that clarity with us till the end of the year. As we all know that 80% of the resolutions that people make, they don't achieve it. People fail in it. So that is why we should keep our resolution to the minimum, keep them as simple as possible, and be ultimately honest with ourselves. If we make many resolutions, it will be unrealistic to achieve them all. Even if we do our best effort to achieve them all, I don't think all of them are as important as the other. So we have to keep the principle of minimalism in making our resolutions. To have clarity, we need to bring them to as simple list as possible. One of the good theory is to keep the big picture in your mind. Because when you have the big picture in your vision, you will know where you want to go with your life. To have a meaningful life, it is very important that you have a meaningful plan, a goal, a destination which satisfies your soul, your heart, your mind. That is very important. You need to choose things that really matter for you and then seriously work for them. When you boil it down, in the end, it all comes to this one point, that we are one person and we can lead our life to only one thing, one goal, one purpose. If you want to drive your life, you have to give it one specific destination. This concept is called the one thing. I have separately recorded one video about it, which I will link at the end of this video. You can watch that to understand this concept in depth. It is a very powerful concept to realize and understand because it can give you a very focused and clear mind. The summary is, you should have only one goal, one thing in your mind, the thing that can really change your life, and work for that thing every day. Speaking of resolutions, if you want to shift your life and give your life a specific direction, you should make one resolution that you want to achieve in the coming year. And if you achieve that thing should be able to transform your life, really change your life. So plan your whole year and every day around that resolution. When you have only one thing in your mind, one desire in your heart, and one thing that you have to do, it will always give you a clear motivation, clear mind, and clear energy what you have to do, and you will be easily able to achieve that. It will keep you away from all distractions. You should have one resolution, the main resolution. The rest should be all circling around that. That should be the focal point of your life, the focus of your life. For in-depth understanding of this subject, you may watch the video which I will link at the end of this video. It is called The One Thing. There are two reasons that so many people fail in their resolutions. One is they do the wrong planning. By wrong planning, I mean they make so many unrealistic goals that is just not achievable. They are not honest to themselves. They try to achieve perfection, which is not possible. So, wrong planning will lead to failure. That is why we have to keep our list as simple as possible. The second reason that they fail is that when the time comes to do the effort, they back off. You have to know that whatever you want to achieve, it will ask for sacrifice. You have to be seriously willing enough to pay every price that it is asking for. If you are truly willing to pay the price for the change to happen, that is the way to go. Because if you are not willing to pay the price, the pain, the effort, the time that it requires, then it is better not to make that resolution in the first place. So you have to be very honest with yourself. Only make those things that are really important for you, and you really want to work for them. Basically, we can divide the resolution into two categories. One is inside of you, and the other category is outside of you. I believe that inside of you is more important than outside. What I mean by inside is mental growth. We all grow with the passage of time mentally, but if you want to speed up your mental growth, especially on a specific subject, it is possible that you can speed it up. So mental growth is very important. You can read books for it on that subject, or you can do meditation. By meditation, I mean reflection. You can make a goal that I will every day do a half an hour reflection on this subject, because when you solely use your mind, when you put your mind on a subject without any distractions, the speed of learning at which you grow in that subject is very high. The second thing inside of you is emotional health. To heal yourself from emotional pains, to increase the control on your emotions. This is also a very deep subject. We will not go into details. I'm just bringing it up. Another subject that you can work on the inside is to have values for you. To select a few values and try to live your life by those values and principles. It will give you a lot of inner guidance and peace, such as being honest with yourself. Outside things can be like taking care of your finances, finding a better job, or switching to doing your own business. The other thing is to change your network, the people to whom you are connected every day. If they are not the right people, it is very important to have the right people in your life. Because I believe that if you can have a deep, trusting relation with the right people, it affects your life in so many ways that we cannot even imagine. The power of having the right people in your life is enormous. One other thing that you can focus on the outside things is to learn a special skill that can make your life easy and give you more opportunity. You can learn any computer skill or soft skills such as communication, because communication is also a very valuable skill. You can work on it. So of course we cannot go into the list of resolutions. You can take care of your health, of your daily routine, of your family, and so many other things. The whole point of this video is to live this year consciously, to approach this year not like the years that you have lived before, because many of us live their life unconsciously. They just keep living their life. They are caught up in the circle of their days, environment, society, and they just keep living their life, and one day they realize that they have ended up in a place in which they never wanted to end up. So the whole point is to live this year consciously, Take control of the steering of your life and drive your life through the roads to the destination where you want to go. Lead your life. Live your life by your own will. Plan your life and then work on that plans so that you will have a life that you want to live. Because if you give up the control of your life, you will never know where your life is going, and you will feel very weak that you do not even have the control of your life. The biggest control that you can have on your life is first to have control on you, on your inner self. Once you control your inner world, you will be able to control your outer world. So be conscious of your life, make conscious decision, make the resolutions for your coming year. It will never be perfect, but the point is to always review and reflect on your goals and keep changing them, keep adapting to them, and try to lead your life where you want your life to go. Live your free will.